I'm joined by Mark Munoz, who fights Gegard Mousasi this Saturday night in the main event at UFC Berlin. Mark, great to have you here, back in Europe again and headlining again. What keeps bringing you over to this side of the world?
They've got me unlocking different parts of the world, and I feel that I'm educated enough and articulate enough to be able to show people what MMA is all about.
This Saturday night is faced Gegard Mousasi. He is one-on-one in the UFC, but an incredibly experienced fighter. Obviously, 40 pro fights under his belt, former world champion at light heavyweight, Strikeforce, and Dream. What do you make of him as an opponent?
He's a very, very awesome opponent for me. He has, like you said, a lot of experience. He's younger than I am, but at the same time, a lot of fighters have a lot of strengths, but you know, it's up to me to find the shortcomings and the weaknesses and expose them. And in the past, he's had challenges with wrestlers. You know, this is mixed martial arts. It's not wrestling, you know, and so, you know, there's a lot of technique that has to be executed in order to get him to the ground. And even on the ground, he's very well versed. He's shown that he can submit people. He's shown that he can take people down. He's shown that he can get back up to his feet. So I see this fight not just being on the feet, but on the ground, on the cage, everywhere. It's going to be a fight that's going to be one in transition, let alone who can put a series of moves together, because we're both very aware of what each other does.
There's lots of jostling going on at the moment for position for the next title shot. Obviously, Weidman faces Machida on the 5th of July. Where does a win in this fight with Gegard Mousasi put you in that title mix?
This is a huge fight. When I get past Gegard, it's going to put me in a position where, you know, I might have a chance to be #1 contender, or fight one more time and be #1 contender. So this has huge title fight implications. So having said that, you know, I've prepared very, very well for this fight. I've trained very hard, and I was smarter this time.
You predicted a round 2 finish of Gegard Mousasi on Saturday night. How is that going down? How is it going to be finished?
Well, in the first round, I believe that I want to test his will in the first round. I want to take it to him. I definitely don't want to fight his distance. I want to fight my distance, and I want to test his conditioning, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test his conditioning, see if he has it in him, and then I want to take him to the deep water, and Mark the Shark wants to come out, you know, and so, you know, he wants his prey. So I'm going to look for a seal and just eat him up, you know.